What's happening, folks? Time for another accountability success circle quickie. This is number 90. We're going to be talking about how you can accomplish your goals faster. So buckle your seatbelts, strap on in, get your notepads, because we are going in 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo!
What's happening?
What is up, yo?
How are you doing, April?
I'm good. I'm very, very good. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit quieter because I'm trying to heal my throat from all
Gotcha.
this crazy air quality mess. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
All right.
Just breathing in crappy air. Anyways, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. Busy summer.
We have a good topic today to discuss.
I know. We do. And I am super excited because we are on the second half of the year.
I know. Happy July.
Yeah. 2023 is flying by. And so
I just feel like we say that all the time, right? It's just, I don't know. When does time not fly by?
when you're young, like my kids, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's taking
What am I gonna do
forever."
now? Are we there yet?
Right. But for us,
Yeah.
time is flying. And if you're like April and myself, and you have big goals that you want to accomplish,
You got shit you need to do.
yeah. And yeah, you don't have a lot of time to do it. This is for you. We're going to be talking about how you can accomplish your goals faster using some amazing proven methods. And without further ado, I think we should just jump right in. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So, number 1. This one is a biggie. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
You got to make progress every day.
Every day.
So, the thought behind this is that a lot of times we don't do things because we need to motivate ourselves to do them first, right? You know, and sometimes when there's this mountain of things to do, it just feels so overwhelming that you don't even want to start. And so you want to be able to make progress on whatever it is that you want to do a little bit every day, even if it's, you know, just a tiny little bit. It's better than nothing because it keeps that momentum once you've created it and allows you to continue moving forward. And so that feeling of pushing the needle forward a little bit every day in order to sustain your progress is what is needed to accomplish something faster. The more that you wait till the last minute to climb the mountain, it's just going to take you that much more because you can spend a lot of time and waste a lot of time kind of scuffling your heels, just waiting to start. And if you can do a little bit every day, then you'll be able to make progress and feel accomplished as you go. Kira, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I'm going to first start by asking a question. April can be the proxy for everyone. April, what would you rather have? $1 million right now, cash, or a penny that doubles in value every day for 30 days?
While $1 million right now would sound great, I know that being the math brain that I am, the exponential powers that go into effect in option 2 are the way to go, especially with the fact that time is flying by, right?
A month's going to go by really quick. And you're absolutely right. And what that shows is compound interest, in that something seemingly small that is done consecutively, consistently, can grow in value over time. And this is something, we've talked about multiple times. A lot of this came from researcher BJ Fogg when he talks about tiny habits. But yeah, it seems like so seemingly small that it seems insignificant. However, if you do it little by little every day, you will start to make major progress, major growth. So That is number one. Time to
Awesome.
go to number two. So we know that we need to make progress every day, but what do we do now? And this is where we time box it.
You want to start with this one, Gary?
You want to start with this one, April?
Oh, you want me to
Okay.
start?
You want me
I
to
can.
start? Okay, I can.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, you go. Okay, I'm joking. All right, fine. I just find it. All right, so time boxing. This one is again seemed like a no-brainer, but we all know that common sense is not always common practice. We tend to take as much time as we give ourselves. So if you are trying to sustain that momentum, you have it on your calendar to do something every day. Now, here's the next challenge: give yourself a time. And what it does, this comes back to Parkinson's law, which is your work will expand to fit the time that you allow yourself. And I know um, from my own experience, especially practicing the Pomodoro technique and whatnot, it does keep you focused. April, what do you got?
Totally. I mean, and I think this is something that we do in the accountability success circle all the time. We set timers to do work, but I can use the example of my son right now. So he woke up at maybe 11 o'clock. I try to tell him to get some of his morning routine done, and when I don't give him a time limit, he will take the entire day. So I'm sure he's eating lunch right now, and he's maybe accomplished nothing since he's woken up, or at least checked things off of his list. So, but if I were to wake him up and say, you have an hour to do it, it gets done so much faster. So, really making sure that you add that time pressure that helps you complete things a little faster. I even think that, setting meetings for yourself, for work, if you have a deadline, those things kind of become um, the end goal to work toward. And so it kind of limits you because you have to have that done by the meeting. So making sure that you give yourself, use the power of time to speed you up is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's number two. Shall we go to number three?
Number three, let's
Number
bust it.
three.
The last one, and this one is my favorite, and it is all about rally the troops.
Yeah.
Yes.
In terms of this, it's really, really important to know that, sometimes you want to put your head down and do work and be solitary, and that's totally fine. But I think when it comes to doing goals faster, whether it's, somebody who's doing a similar goal or has a different goal and is doing it alongside you, sometimes you can do more when you're working in community. So you can have a accountability partner, you can work in a group, you can anything that you can complete with somebody else there, there's that extra motivation and that extra accountability to move you faster, because we're talking about, yes, it's great to achieve goals, but if you want to do it faster, sometimes having the power of somebody else who is also working on something can be that much more powerful. Gary, what do you got to add?
Yeah, you nailed it. It's
Fine.
just something about, again, being in community that you feed off that energy, and if you set it up right, it's it reminds me of if you've we just had the Tour de France, so this is top of mind for a lot of people. You wonder, like, why do they um like ride in those packs? And believe it or not, those packs are called a peloton. That's what it's called. That's the technical name for that. And when you're in those groups, you actually are more efficient. You go faster. You don't have to necessarily work as hard because, again, you have everyone's energy collectively working together. So, yeah, I'm all about anytime I can work in community. Yes, let's do it. And so,
Amazing.
We talked about 3, but today we have a bonus one. And April, you want to talk about the bonus?
Yeah, and this isn't necessarily a bonus tip, but this is a great way to utilize all the 3 tips that we have just shared.
Yes.
And Gary and I have been working on this behind the scenes, and we're excited to officially announce that we are going to do a little 30-day boot camp. We're just going to try to keep it easy. We're going to call it Goal 30. We're not going to start it just yet because I think it takes some time for people to mentally prepare for a 30-day challenge. But this is going to be catered toward a goal that you maybe have been procrastinating on or just are having trouble getting that motivation to start. This is a great time for you to do it. And we're not going to start it just yet. We've got a few weeks. We decided that we're going to start it on August 10th. This gives us some time. It's probably right around the time where people are starting to think about, for those of you that are parents, going back to school, this summer transitions into the fall. And this is just a really great way to kind of kickstart the academic year or the end of the summer with something productive, and that can take you into the fall. And so it's called Goal 30. We're going to do a 90-minute workshop that's going to happen on August 10th. The time is, I think it's 5 p.m. Central. So that'll be 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We would love for you to join us. Gary's got the link of the registration to join us. There's no cost to it or anything. All you need to do is just show up. And in this 90-minute workshop, we're going to show you we're going to talk a little bit more about goals and the key components to creating an achievable and successful 30-day goal. We're going to talk about how you can embed a 30-day goal amidst all the other goals that you have going on in your life, right? Because you're not just going to be doing that one thing. And then we're going to also make sure that we create a goal that can ensure that you have fun along the way. So inserting little playful things into the process to make it more fun for you and make sure that you're not burning out, because we do not want you to be hustling to accomplish this goal. We want to make it easy. We want to make it an easy win for everyone. And then by the end of that 90 minutes, you'll have you'll leave with a clear goal that you can achieve in the next 30 days. And then we're going to work together as a community. We're going to rally the troops and we're going to support each other as we accomplish that goal. So we'd love for you to join us. If you want to check us out or check out the registration for Goal 30 at tinyurl.com/ASC Goal 30. And that should just be the registration to the call. And then I think that's it. Is there anything that I missed?
Nope.
And then we'll start the 30-day challenge after we do the kickoff call. But we hope you will join us. And if you are curious about what this community is that we have been cultivating, it's the Accountability Success Circle. We're a group of adults who are focused on living intentional lives and having a lot of fun along the way. So you can also check us out at accountabilitysuccesscircle.com. So check us out. And my dog's barking because he wants us to say goodbye.
Yes. So till next time. See ya.
Bye.